qualifies to move on to the Western regions with a 149-115 victory. From the West region in Long Beach, our final score, Loyola Marymount 149, Michigan 115. They now join Nevada, Las Vegas, and Ball State in the West region semifinals in Oakland, California, beginning Thursday night. Our Chevrolet most valuable players of the game for Loyola Marymount, Jeff Fryer and Rumeal Robinson for the University of Michigan. For Quinn Buckner, I'm Greg Gumbel. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports, home of the NCAA championship.
Pace to the game.
Coach, if you'll open up with a brief comment, and then we'll take questions.
I don't have a lot to say. You know, it's heartbreaking. It's what causes people to cheat when you can't get calls from officials. It's all bullshit. They 3 charges they didn't call. It's ridiculous. You had the same thing happen to Michigan State game. You know, it gets old. You run a program, you graduate all your kids, you don't cheat, you do things right, and the goddamn referees are all the same. And I get tired of it. You got good kids that work hard, and they're in there crying their eyes out because we got some guys who don't understand the game, and it gets old.
I'd like to have a limo and bring those guys down for every conference game that we play. They're super. They were consistent throughout the game.
You know, the death of Hank Gathers has triggered an emotional tidal wave among his teammates. And today it carried Loyola Marymount to a 149-115 victory over defending national champion Michigan. This is the highest point total in NCAA tournament history. Let's go to Long Beach, California. High point totals are regular events for Loyola Marymount. First half, Loyola in red off Pier Steamers. Pair Steamers misses. They back the other way. Terry Mills would drive and score on the jam, and Michigan would lead, but only early in the game. In fact, this game did not really belong to Michigan at any point. Michael Talley pulls up jump shot, no good. Loy Vaught with a shot, no good. Rebound, back the other way. The man they want to get it to is Jeff Fryer. He'll be in the right corner. Jeff Fryer was hitting three-pointers like they were going out of style. In fact, he hit 11 three-pointers. Jeff Fryer, 11 three-pointers. That's a tournament record. 41 points for the game. Loyola led 65-58 at the half. Second half, another turnover. Tony Walker, DeBoe Kimball on the jam. Loyola Marymount with a tournament dedicated to the late Hank Gathers. Downs, Michigan, 149-115. First time they'll go to the final 16.
How did they react on the UConn bench? Is this what it's all about? Oh. Jim Calhoun gets to the regional final, and Cliff Ellis can't believe what he saw. Clemson had outscored Connecticut 30-10 in the last 12 and a half minutes after being down by 19 and seemingly had the game in their pocket. Even called a timeout, but you know, Scott Burrell knows how to throw the ball, doesn't he? He was the #1 choice of the Seattle Mariners as a pitcher in last summer's draft, so he can bring it, as they say.
And like they say, he turned down over $100,000 to come and play basketball at UConn.
You wonder when the drama will fizzle, but it doesn't in this tournament. And Erica, his mom, and there's got to be heartbreak for the people from South Carolina. So Connecticut moves to the regional final and will play the winner of Duke and UCLA on Saturday.
Jim Nance and Mike
Jackson.